Live from across north central Wisconsin.
Quite a few trailers here that are heading out to Nebraska to help those affected by the floodwaters. Behind me, you can actually see a little bit of the footprint of the hangar that's going to go up. Yeah, Jeff, as you can tell from the sign on this door, they have closed permanently. The Rib River behind me is quite high, it's moving fast, and it's pretty dangerous here. The most important safety features on a school bus is actually these lights. This is where that tragedy took place this morning at Pine Grove Cemetery. Now behind me, you can see it's still a very active scene, and as you travel along this section of Grand Avenue, use caution as they are still right up there, right off the roadway. The survival rate of tractor rollovers are so small that most rollovers result in the death of the operator. This is the type of damage the group says they see with their buoys. They've already had to place at least 6 this year. There was some rain, sleet earlier. Now this snow is coming down pretty consistent, and they will have a grand opening later here in August. Appleton Police and Wisconsin Operation Lifesaver are working together to eliminate collisions. Yeah, Holly and Chad, you can smell it in the air actually here. It looks delicious. There's excitement in the air. And Chad, you couldn't have asked for a better day. The sun's out. Now there is a slim chance that could be saved if the owners of the building sign the building over to the city. Patterson says he looks forward to working on these changes on behalf of the students in the community and will continue to ask questions as the university makes their future plans. Yeah, Jeff and Heather, so the USDA suspended People's Meat Market back at the end of October for what was called inhumane treatment of a pig. And tonight the owner is responding, saying it was a misunderstanding.
Conflict here because we got 5 employees saying all one story, what they were saying, and then we have an inspector that is a vegetarian that doesn't even want to see animals killed, had a whole massive different explanation.
People's Meat Market was suspended from slaughtering pigs between October 24th and October 28th after an inspector reported witnessing the inhumane shocking and killing of a pig. In the report, the inspector says they saw an employee shock a pig multiple times to knock it out, but it didn't work. The employee struck the pig, which the inspector says was conscious until it bled out.
We got cameras on the kill floor, and it shows the pig not moving, not trying to get up. So that's why I said there's a big discrepancy between what the inspector said and what 5 employees said.
Both the USDA and People's Meat Market started their own investigation into the incident.
So they were trying to sort this all out. And the only thing ended up out of all this is we just got to check the voltage of the stunner.
They had to submit a response and action plan to the USDA, which includes a backup plan for slaughtering pigs. He says they haven't had any issues over the past 20 years in business.
So everybody's all trained for humane handling, so we don't have these problems.
Tonight, the business is back to normal operations. Live in Portage County, Brian Will, News Channel 7. Jeff, that random act of kindness happened here at the Aldi's in Rib Mountain, and it's starting to get some attention online.
I didn't expect it at all.
Sadie Yakey, a mother of 3, was making what she thought was a normal trip to the grocery store on Monday.
We were walking in, and with little kids, Jackson's the nicer one of the 2. He's pretty shy, but, he gives everybody a smile.
After gathering all her groceries, Yakey made her way to the checkout line with her children and grandma in tow. While she was checking out, the most embarrassing thing happened.
My debit card could not be read. We tried it twice. It said chip error and you can't swipe it. So there was about 5 people behind me, and I told the cashier, I said, I'll call my bank. Can you just take care of the people behind me?
She had just come from Walmart and had checked her balance, but her card just would not work. But then something incredible happened.
This man that was 2 people behind me had told the cashier to grab my receipt and pay for my entire order.
Yakey shared what the Good Samaritan had done on her Facebook, which has now gained the attention of more than 1,500 people. She was only able to tell the man a quick thanks in the store, but she saw the name Pat on his jacket, which displayed that he was a veteran. Yakey would just like to tell this unsung hero,
I was so caught off guard. I really want you to know I thank you for everything you do, and I hope this happens to you again one day.
She also just hopes this spreads a message of positivity and out there, thank you, Pat, even if he doesn't want any recognition. Live in Rib Mountain for News Channel 7, I'm Brian Will.